Hey, what's up guys, it's Sully here again, doing a little update video on the Runescape account. So my last video was, I believe, the first kind of introduction video for the progress videos, I guess, and then I also have the waterfall quest guide. But I think where we left off is I was getting 40 attack and, or no, rather 30 attack, I believe, and couple of other small goals. And recently what I've been doing is, as you might be able to see, I was mining for some Rune Essence just to make a little bit of pocket cash, because I am trying to buy a Rune Scimitar because I boosted up my stats quite a bit from the last video, I think. I got up to 40 attack, 35 strength, which wasn't huge, but I also got up to 30 defense. 11 range. You know, I'm trying to get range up because, you know, I hate the skill. I really do. It's not interesting to me, but I got a clue scroll and I need to be able to wear some studded leather chaps, which take 20 range, I think? Yeah, that'd be 20 range, which, yeah, you know, not looking forward to getting, but you know what, it'll take 10 minutes, you know. And then I also got my thieving up a little bit, because what I did is I went to RD to get a couple cakes, because I ran out of food to train. My buddy, who I said was like, you know, 100 on the leaderboards, he got me a couple 100 cakes, but I went through them training in the Stronghold, which, by the way, is a great place to train. Maybe I'll make a little guide on good places to train as a starter, but I also, kind of a big bank update, you know, I've been making kind of a lot of money from selling stuff, but, yeah, so I got 9 rune crafting, 7 magic, and, you know, 23 mining from just Rune Essence, which is pretty crazy. So I mined about 1,000 Rune Essence, but I just sold it for, let's see, 10 apiece, 10k, I think? Yeah, so right now my cash stack is 21,000, but that includes a Mithril Scimitar in my bank, an Addy Long, and an Addy Battle Axe, which sell for, let's see, Mithril Scimitar maybe 3.5k a piece, Addy Longsword is 10 to 11k, which is great, and then Addy Battle Axe is maybe 9k or so, and so I'm planning on selling that because I'd really like to get a Rune Scimitar, because that would really help me train. But another downside to that is I also sold my Mithril, because I was trying to get as much money as I could. And so what I plan on doing is I'm going to try and get this range level up so I can do this clue scroll. I think this is the second clue of the original clue, if that makes sense. And I'm going to see what I can get, because, you know, I saw this guy walking around with full black trimmed gold, and I thought that was like crazy just this early in the game, even though within the first couple days this economy has stabilized a little bit, which I'm glad to see, because at first it was just wretched and just terrible, because there was nobody selling. It was everyone, or there was nobody buying rather, but everyone was selling. They were just trying to sell and get as little money as they could. And so yeah, I mean, here's a quick look at my bank. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these things, because, you know, I'm not too... Is that glitched? I don't think they're supposed to say just herb. Anyways, yeah, so is this... Huh, okay. But, anyways, sorry for that. What I plan on doing in the future is, I'm going to still be training. I'm going to try and get all combat stats up to 30, hopefully. That's not including magic or range. I'm probably going to get range to 20 and just call it quits for a little bit. Because I'd really like to get, you know, maybe 40 defense so I can start wearing Rune and then make a lot of money. Because I want to get in a good financial situation, if you will, and then kind of go from there. but I'm not really sure what I want to do after this. So, I mean, if anyone has any suggestions on what I should do, I'm thinking of making a couple quest guides, because, you know, there's a great place to buy runes, scimitars if you have 33 quest points, because you can get in the Heroes Guild, or maybe it's the Champions Guild, which sells a lot of good stuff, Rune, Addy, all that, which would be great to get out into the economy. Just because, like I've said many times before, like, it's just starting off, and it'd be good to get as much kind of wealth out there possible. But, I guess, yeah, if you have any suggestions, if you could just leave a comment, because I'm really not sure where I want to go from here. I've been kind of meaning to get my smithing up, but you know what, it's kind of becoming useless, since I'm already, you know, unruned weapons, which I won't be able to make if I'm trying to do smithing. Unlike the high scores, there's someone who I think is almost at level 80, which is pretty cool. But, yeah, so any suggestions, leave those in the comments. If you want any quest guides, any skill guides, you know, money making, anything, whatever you want, just let me know in the comments section, and I'd love to hear from all 30 of you watching my videos. Yeah, so make sure you click like, share it with people, you know, all that stuff. Feel free to add me in-game, but also, here's one thing. I am not Sully, like the original PKer, alright? I've gotten a couple people thinking that they know me, and I'm like, oh, yeah, you probably think I'm the PK, and they're like, oh my god, you're the PK? No, I'm not, guys. I stole his name, I guess, because he quit. He changed him to, like, Gold Months a while ago. I actually talked to him a couple times, and we had a nice little chat. But, yeah, so don't add me thinking I'm the real Sully. My actual name in real life is Sully. That's my first name. It's not my last name like most people. But, yeah, so, anyway, yeah, there's that guy with the gold. Huh. Well, anyways, yeah, so, if you like the video, want to see more, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and thanks for watching.